Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. In today's video this is going to be a pickups haul video from the last few weeks or so. So we've got some online purchases. I went into CEX 2 weeks ago now and bought a few things with some birthday money. I've got my main birthday gift to show that I haven't shown yet. And I also decided to indulge in the 2 for 30 on Disney titles on Amazon at the moment. Only 3 have arrived so far. I'm expecting another one, but it's not due to be delivered until next Sunday for some reason. So I shall wait for that one. But yeah, I shall just get cracking on and I shall show you what I got. So first up, I will show you the CEX pickups. So first up, I got one called Sleepless with Jamie Foxx and Michelle Monaghan. I'm pretty sure I've seen this when it first came out. It's like a crime thriller. Looks like there's quite a lot of action in it, but I really like Jamie Foxx. It looked exactly like the type of film that you just turn your brain off and just watch it and enjoy it. So we shall see if I like that. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. Next up we have Trumbo, starring Bryan Cranston, Diane Lane, and Helen Mirren, amongst others. I think John Goodman's in it as well. Yeah. It's basically, if you're unaware, it's about Dalton Trumbo, who was at one stage in time in like the 40s, Hollywood's top screenwriter, but they blacklisted him because of his political beliefs. They believed he was a communist. But he made a comeback and he ended up writing Spartacus, Stanley Kubrick's Spartacus with Kirk Douglas. I have seen this and I remember enjoying it, so I thought, yeah, definitely a good one to add to the collection. I don't believe... No, I have not seen any of these. In fact, one of these I may have already shown, actually, so I may put that to the side, because I'm certain I've shown that already, so I won't show that again. But next up we have The White Crow. This is a film directed by Ray Fiennes. He has got a small part in it as well. It looked like my type of film, looked interesting. It's got a nice slipcover as well. It's a bit about the true story of Rudolf Nureyev, who was a ballet dancer in Soviet era Russia, and he basically had to try and escape. I believe there's another similar film to this called White Nights, which is one that I've wanted to watch for a while, which is a Taylor Hackford film from the 80s. I think that's about an American dancer that gets trapped in Russia and he has to, like, I think that's got one of the ballet dancers in. I can't think of what his name. You'll probably know. Let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, The White Crow. So looking forward to checking that one out. I'm sure I did get more from CEX, but I can't remember what they were. So if I do remember, I will show them in another video. But for now, it's blanked me because there's only 3 others, and I'm sure I picked up more than that. But I'll just show you these anyway. So we have High Rise, starring Tom Hiddleston. Jeremy Irons is in this as well, I think. Yeah, Sienna Miller, Luke Evans, and Elizabeth Moss. All set in a high-rise building, like a luxury building. It's like a dystopian, not future, because it gives like 70s vibes, like they're in the 70s. But there's this like really futuristic for the 70s high-rise building where everybody lives. They got like everything there. You don't ever have to leave. It's that sort of thing. But things start going wrong, from what I understand. So yeah, look forward to checking that one out. And then 2 4Ks, one I've seen and I just needed to add, and one that I haven't seen before. So first up we have Split, James McAvoy, M. Night Shyamalan. Just one that I've needed to add to the collection for a while. I got Unbreakable, I got Glass, I didn't have Split to complete the trilogy. I really enjoyed this one. I haven't seen it for a long time. I think James McAvoy gives one of the best performances of his career in this. So yeah, one that I definitely want to watch again soon. And then the final pickup from CEX, why am I moved that over, I need to show that after, is Event Horizon on 4K, starring Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill, amongst others, I believe. And this is like a science fiction horror set on a spaceship. It gives me sort of like Alien vibes, where they're like called out to like a ship that's been missing for years, but something's not quite right. So it's one that, yeah, I'm definitely interested to check out and see what it's like. I might even watch this one tonight because it really interests me, this sort of thing. But yeah, that's Event Horizon. And then this can go in this part. We have some just random pickups. We got a few from online, a HMV pickup, and another Vinted pickup. So first up we have the Iron Giant. I managed to get this for about £2, which I thought was a good deal because it's one that I've wanted for a while because I've heard only great things about this. Directed by Brad Bird, who obviously did both the Incredibles films, and he did Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol as well, I think, and Tomorrowland, which I actually quite enjoy personally. So this has the voice talents of Jennifer Aniston, Harry Connick Jr., Vin Diesel as the Iron Giant, amongst others. And I've just heard it's a very beautiful animated film, so it's one that I definitely should be watching sooner rather than later. And then we have a Vinted pickup, a nice little animated film, Migration. This has just come out. What I really love about Vinted, if you want new releases, but you don't want to pay top notch thing, go a few days after these come out. Sometimes they even get put up before their release date because with pre-orders, you do generally tend to get them early. Some people may just watch them and then think, I don't want to watch it, and sell it straight away. Which was the case for this one. I got this one a few days after it came out, and I got it for about, I want to say it was £9 plus postage. It was about 12 quid, so I saved what, £3, which I'm still happy with. It was a nice animated film. It's Illumination. I generally tend to enjoy their films, so yeah, happy with that one. Next up, we have a series that I started watching when it was first shown on TV, and I just wanted to watch the rest of them. I have seen another one since I've bought this, and there's only two other ones. There's only four, and that is Ridley, starring Adrian Dunbar, who you may know from Line of Duty. This is like just a detective series. So if you like Vera and that sort of thing, I believe this is one of the same writers as Vera created this. And it's just about a detective that's just brought back in. He's retired and he's brought back in to help investigate generally murders. The two that I've watched so far have been murders. But it's just it's a good. They're like feature length films, each of them, and he's very charismatic, and it's just very enjoy. If you like your detective shows, this is one of the better ones. So definitely recommend getting this, and it was only 12 quid, which is a bargain, I think. Next up, I'll show the other online pickup. So this was an upgrade, one that is long overdue an upgrade for myself. If you've been watching my channel for any number of years, you know that this is my favourite film of all time, and I only had it on Blu-ray, so I finally managed to upgrade it to 4K, and that is Forrest Gump. So glad to have this on 4K. I'm definitely going to be giving this a watch this week at some point, just to see what the 4K looks like. I believe all the special features from the Blu-ray are carried over to this, because I had the 25th anniversary edition before, which had all the original special features as well. And I think everything's been put onto this, I'm hoping. So this is the best edition of Forrest Gump that you can really get at the moment, and I got it for 11 quid, which I'm really happy with. So yeah, I'm not going to go on too much more because I've talked about this film too much in the past. So, but yeah, that's Forrest Gump. And then we have one that I went into HMV for on Friday. I have all of these films on Blu-ray. I've seen the first one, but I hadn't seen any others. And this has recently just been upgraded to 4K. And there's been very mixed reviews about the 4K. But I thought, you know what? I've heard it's a fantastic film, one of the best action films of all time. I'm just going to go in, pick it up, and give it a watch. And that is Aliens on 4K. So I did exactly that. I went in on Friday lunchtime on my lunch break, bought it, watched it Friday night. I absolutely loved it. I can see why people think this is one of the best action films of all time. I just loved it. It's just iconic's the word you choose for it. There's just so many quotes that you just know from pop culture. You just got Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley, the ultimate badass in an action film. It's just a fantastic film. Yeah, if you've not seen Aliens, this is I wasn't a massive fan of the first Alien film. I thought it was a bit slow, but that's just me personally. This did everything that the first Alien film didn't do for me. It just, yeah, all, if you haven't seen Aliens, just watch it because it's one that you're not going to regret watching. Then I'll show my birthday present. So I didn't really know what I wanted for my birthday. I wanted something different, so I thought I'd get a box set, a TV series. And this is a fairly new release on Blu-ray, I think. And I thought, you know what? I remember seeing this growing up at my nan's house playing. I'll get it, give it a go. It could kill some time. So I decided to ask for Columbo. This is the first. How many series is it? 7 seasons. So I think it ran for a total of, I want to say 8 or 10. But after this, it was all just TV movies. And I believe they're getting a release altogether next month, I think. So I may get that as well once I've watched through these. But yeah, as I say, I remember just watching bits and pieces of these growing up. And I've looked, and they've got a lot of like guest cast that are just like out there. Leslie Nielsen's in one episode, Dick Van Dyke's in an episode, Martin Landau. I'm just trying to see if it says anyone else. I'll do a bit of an unboxing because I haven't seen anyone do it. It's got a lovely front cover design, and they're all in these thin individual cases. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. This one looks like it's got Donald Pleasance in. Yeah, I was trying to think of his name then. But I believe the first one, so this one has, so you get 4 discs in each. This booklet which covers all of them, and I think it tells you some of the guest cast. So you've got like each episode broken down, who's in the guest cast, and season 1, episode 1 is directed by none other than Mr. Steven Spielberg. So we should see what that one's like. I'm just trying to look to see who the guest stars are in this, because I remember reading and thinking, very impressive guest stars. I'm pretty sure William Shatner's in an episode of this as well. Yeah, Leslie Nielsen, Roddy McDowall. Just trying to look to see who else. Dean Stockwell. Honor Blackman. So you've got quite an impressive Leonard Nimoy, quite an impressive selection of actors. Just trying to see if there's anyone else. Vincent Price, Martin Sheen. As I said before, Donald Pleasance is in one. Johnny Cash, didn't know that. You've got Dick Van Dyke, like I said, Patrick McGowan, Robert Vaughn, Patrick McNee. Yeah, just loads. Janet Leigh. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to diving into those, because I think they're going to be a lot of fun watching those. And as I said, I believe if you don't want to import this, it is actually cheaper to import than to pre-order, because it's coming out next week here, I think, or it might even be this week, tomorrow. This set, but different. It's not as nice. It's £100. I got this for £80 on eBay, imported from America. So I say definitely go for this set over the English one. It is a lot cheaper, a much nicer set in my opinion, but it isn't region free. It's region A locked, so you will need a region free player to be able to watch them. So if you haven't, then go ahead and get the English one. It's a little bit more, but it probably still have all the same content on this. It includes the first 2 TV movies before they launched into a series. There's a shorter minute cut of one of the episodes, the booklet which I showed, and they're all remastered in 4K, so it's a lovely set altogether. So yeah, that's the Columbo set. And then I got the 2 for 30, and I got 2 lots of them, so there's 4, but 1 isn't coming until next week. So I shall show them the way that I ordered them. So this one came on its own without the other one. I'm going to rewatch this again this afternoon, because I haven't seen it since the cinema, and that is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. My opinion was, this isn't like Raiders of the Lost Ark or The Last Crusade, but I would put it on the same level as the other two. I'm not a big fan of Temple of Doom. It is my least favourite one. It goes too dark and it just loses me completely. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is better than a lot of people say, but it's still not your classic Indiana Jones. And I would say the same for this one. It's a decent film. It's good. It's got some Indiana Jones moments in, but it doesn't give you the feeling that when you watch Raiders of the Lost Ark or The Last Crusade does. It's just not that same thing. But it's still an enjoyable watch. So yeah, that's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And then the other two I finally got Prey on 4K. I enjoyed this. Not as much as others, because I'm not actually a fan of the original Predator film. I've still got to see the second and the third one. I actually quite liked the Predator. I know a lot of people hated that one, but I appreciated the comedic elements in it, and I thought it was just entertaining for me. I did like this one. This one is good. It's short as well. It's an hour and a half. As prequels go, it's a good prequel. There's not a lot of dialogue in it. It's very tense, very isolated, which I quite like. So yeah, that's Prey. And then the final one to show you is Avatar: The Way of Water. I haven't seen this since the cinema. I'm probably the only one to say this, but it disappointed me. Other than it looking visually stunning and like anything you've seen before, the story lacked a lot. There was not a lot of story. It goes on for 3 hours, and it's very dragged. It's more showing the technology, the visuals. I think the story is very chopped up into bits. It's like you get a whole 20-minute sequence, nothing really happens. It's just showing off like one of his children underwater finding like creatures and stuff. It was okay. It's one I want to watch again, and I want to see what it looks like on the television to see how good it looks. I've not bothered upgrading the first one. I might do at some point later this month, see what else is in the 2 for 30. At some point later this month. I do want to get Guardians 3, but other than that, there's not really anything that jumped out at me, so we shall see. But yeah, I'm glad to have it in the collection at least, so I can give it another go. So that is Avatar: The Way of Water. And that's everything I've got from the last few weeks. Coming up, I don't have a great deal. As I said, I've got one due next Sunday. And other than that, I've not got any pre-orders because I cancelled them all, because going forward, I'm only going to get them. I might as well go in on my lunch break to HMV and get it there and then, because Amazon mess you around a lot and they say, oh, it'll be here on release day, and most of the time for me it's not here until the following weekend. So I'm like, I might as well just go into HMV and spend my money there. So that's what I'll probably do from now on. I may get a few pickups at some point during this week. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I got one other thing from Vinted coming, I believe. But other than that, that's it really. I've not ordered loads. So I probably won't do another one of these until the end of the month, because there probably won't be enough stuff to show, but we shall see. Wait and see what I end up getting. But yeah, that is it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and comment down below. I get back to anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment, because I really do appreciate it. Turn the notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded to the channel. And that is it. So until next time everyone, take care. Goodbye.